Avidly again, and hello, it's Vo, and welcome back to Chad Minka's Collection Adventure! We're going to pick up where we left off from last time. Ripley just got married in a little side room in her new house. I had big plans to put out the wedding arch and everything, but no, ended up just getting married by themselves, didn't need the official or anything. Try to get her to do everything that she needs to do to get the gold pass. Being funny about the cake. Never mind. We assigned Ripley her bed. And then we changed the lot rates. I want to give it on the ley line. Then she's got a better chance of conceiving twins. I do have a look around to make sure there's not one for triplets. Yeah, twins is as good as we can hope for. Get a little achievement for our events after successfully completing the wedding. We compensate new husband's old household with a little bit of simoleons. So we've purchased him. Yeah, sort it out, get them to try for baby. Start making these grandchildren. So we mark it as unplayed. This is advice I got from Phoebe, that we should do that so they're truly independent and living their own lives. As long as they're working on the grandchildren. Beyond that, yep, they can go do what they want. Extend out the vampire room a little bit. So we've got room for an extra coffin. So Ted and Costanza can both be lounging in their coffins at the same time. Just trying to rearrange the furniture a little bit so that everything fits in. Trying to get these coffins aligned. Once we've got that rearranged, a room for two. Now looking at it, Ripley's definitely married. The game knows that she's married and knows that she's Ted's daughter, but it's still not giving us the tick. Get to see for the first time who Ripley's mother is. The alien, who's never shown her face. Pop in the cheat console. Just give ourselves this tick for the aspiration. Went to all the trouble of having the wedding ceremony rather than just eloping. And we invited Ted, who was definitely there and he definitely witnessed it all happen. Definitely done the effort already. So look at the next stage. Yeah, we need to get those grandchildren up and going. Want to try and craft an aged down treat. Yeah, they're not happy. It's another object that Ted can't use. Yeah, even though Ripley's moved out, we're hoping that it's going to make the simulation run a little bit better. It doesn't have immediate results. Things are still running a little bit slow. Yeah, we'll tidy up as much as we can. Gonna go Brindleton Bay in order to get the treats that we need, rather than worrying about crafting them at the pet station. And we'll put in some work in Batu, in between two lightsaber jewels. He's turning. He's getting his vampire energy. And we've got 4 power points. I know that we need to get to vampire creation. And really, we want sun resistance as well. But we have to unlock them with the XP, getting us up the levels. pick to use less vampire energy, and that'll help us in the long run. Yeah, we go back. We're going to be nice with Ted. He's going to ask for permission to drink. He's going to be the most polite vampire. There's not going to be no compelling people for a drink. But he's so charismatic that everyone loves him. Hopefully everyone will say yes when he asks them for a little bit of plasma and donation. And we're going through all the different vampire aspirations. Make sure we're getting our little ticks as we go along. We need to get up to the next level. We need to get the vampire creation. And we can catch up to where Costanza is. Little Costi has some projects, 2 school projects in the inventory now. Hopefully the one that's older isn't so old. The school does appreciate it getting done. I'll try and get both of those done. Costi doesn't have much longer, about a week left for being at school. See if we can get the simulation running a bit smoother. For the last few things, certainly for the cooking aspiration, we need to cook 3 gourmet meals in one event. And the simulation doesn't like him cooking, so that's the aim. Let's try and get that sorted. We're using this vet surgery machine thing that we never used before, rather than just the treatment table. Chester's got a cone. So then we can't give her the age down treat when she's got the cone, apparently. It's unusual, but never mind. I'm sure the cone will be off soon enough, the cone of shame. We're still cleaning up. That was a suggestion from the guru, the expert, to turn off the dust feature. It might make it run a bit smoother as well. So Ripley phones. Bless him, Ted takes the call so they can just sit and natter. Oh, look at this juicy gossip. Ripley has learned juicy gossip. Oh no. Does she know Ted's secret? Perhaps. So we try and instigate some vampire training that Costanza can train Ted. And that should be mutually beneficial. But Ted doesn't seem that interested in completing it. So he's not getting the tick. I think he just walked away halfway through the training and didn't complete it. We'll have to try that again later on. People are being nice and giving him the plasma donation. Eventually levels up to being a minor vampire. That unlocks the next tier of things. Rather than getting the vampire creation straight away, which is really probably what we should do, I'm going to keep doing the same thing we were doing before to reduce the vampire energy we're using. We have to take the first weakness. We're going to take the one about eating human food, the withered stomach. I think we'll be fine with that. Now that we've been to Shea Lama and everything, don't necessarily need to eat anything or get served food again. We don't need to stay a vampire forever either. Just long enough to get all these aspirations ticked off and get everything done. Again, we tried the vampire training. He does seem to stick around for more of it, but doesn't seem to complete, and he doesn't get the tick. We'll wait until he's in a position where he's the one doing the vampire training and see if that works before just giving in and using the cheat console. And we're doing some vampire jewels, not some vampire jewels, some Batu lightsaber duels. We see the maid turns up as though he wants to clean the whole of Batu. That's an unusual one. It's another quirky thing going on. Yeah, we'll keep going through them. Not getting much luck. Not getting much collectibles even. We're either losing or we're just getting space bucks. Yeah, not that successful a trip. But we've got to keep going. And yeah, just keep bashing it out until we can try and get these last 2 lightsaber hilts. I would like to see Rey and Kylo at some point again. We could try and battle them with lightsabers and see if they yield us better things. If we can even get prizes from just dueling with lightsabers casually. We'll just have to make many attempts, many trips back and forth to Batu. Try a bunch of different things until we can get that collection complete. Yeah, in the meantime, level up his vampire skills. It's a lottery, so we've got everyone in on it. Hopefully. I'm forever hopeful that one of them can win the lottery. Not that we need the cash. Just that the odds seem in line with real life. And it shouldn't be that bad in a computer game. Yeah, you'd like to think statistically at some point we'd get it. Costanza's terrifying. Of her own accord, she turned into a bat and snuck up on Wiki and decided to drink deeply from her. She didn't even really need a drink. It's not like her thirst was more than halfway down even. But never mind. We'll give her all the powers that we think are relevant. Mist form, super speed. Why not make her even more terrifying? We can have tamed thirst, but it doesn't really matter. I want her to drink when she's wanting to drink. Yeah, with all the powers combined, it was kind of terrifying. She stalked Vicky, you know. I want Ted to be a nicer vampire than that. Make friends with people before asking them to drink. But during the day, his vampire energy is getting whooshed awful fast. When the simulation is on the go slow. You're wanting him to just complete the interaction and get a drink. You see the steam coming off him. Like he's burning up. She just wants to do push-ups, you know. It's not much use. They'll have to give up on that plan. Teleport him back to the coffin. Get that vampire energy back up. Give it another go. He needs that sun resistance. He's pretty weak. Yeah, it didn't win the lottery. Unsurprisingly. Good thing we've got all these money trees. Yeah, we're trying to get him to sleep in the coffin. He won't sleep, he won't hibernate, only nap. I think maybe changing the graphics quality will make the performance better. Forever hopeful. Yeah, pretty desperate at this point, going into the options. Seeing if we can change things a little bit. Anything to make the simulation run a little bit better at this point. Don't mind if the graphics are a little bit worse. If it helps, you know. Yeah, I'm giving it a go. Gonna do a little tidy up of a few things. Maybe get rid of a few things that we don't need. Ornament wise. We've got plenty in the household inventory. Try not to put too much of this out. It's good to see we've got a plaque for completing a collection again. It's been a while since we've got one of those to pop out. And just one more plaque to go. One more collection to complete. That'll be them all done. This wall art is the main thing that will be popping out. I think that's going to stress out the simulation too much, not as much as the furniture, especially if you can do any interactions or anything with it. Go and get some work from the First Order. Go and do a mission, because that's something we haven't tried, to try and get this one of these rare lightsaber hilts. Do the hardest mission, theoretically, the one that offers the most, in space bucks. We have to report to Kylo Ren, and sure enough, he appears. Only when it's relevant. All this time we've been looking for him. So have a look for an interaction for having a lightsaber duel. But we can't find it. I think it's maybe just because we've started the mission and the game only wants us to report back to him. At least we have a few friendly interactions to start off with. Butter him up a little bit before giving him the bad news. So yeah, we keep trying to look for an option to battle him with a lightsaber. Hopefully he holds one of the rare ones that we're missing. Thanks for Chester. That's a new one as well. Alright, that's a strange quirk, but never mind. Carry on. Yeah, so we've got to go and do this mission. Got to go and check some IDs. To make up for letting someone go, apparently. Yeah, we head up to the bar, check a few IDs, make sure everyone's on the up and up. Then we've got to hack a few of these panels. So we've just got to analyze them to decide what's the best way to slice them. And then slice them, and then install the First Order software. It's tracking the data entry on the pads or something, I don't know. Yeah, we repeat the process a couple of times, go around, find different control panels, do the same thing. Then we head back to Kylo Ren to report back. Again, we're hoping to find the right option that we can have a lightsaber duel. While we're looking for the right option, he's actually having a lightsaber duel right now with one of the people that he would normally have the lightsaber challenge with. So we come back and complete the mission. Don't have any good new things. Certainly didn't get a "you got a new thing" noise. Just got the same hilts. We've got plenty of kyber crystals spare, but yeah, we don't seem to be getting any closer completing this collection. And Kylo's not the answer, that he doesn't have the option to just battle him with a lightsaber or have some sort of duel or some sort of challenge. It's just not there. And as I say, when I've just left him to it, he's actually found someone to have a duel with. And it's one of the people that he would have the lightsaber challenge with. When they have these duels, I try it a few times, even though the option's there. They've got challenge with lightsaber or have a friendly lightsaber duel. Doesn't get you any rewards. So neither of those things are the answer. Have a look through the options again and find that the the script mods enabled thing isn't on. So that'll certainly help with using the command center and using the lag fix and that sort of thing. Simulation unclogger, you know, I've got all these things, but they clearly weren't actually activated. So it's no wonder the thing runs so awfully. There's me cursing those mods like, they're rubbish, they don't seem to do anything. But yeah, it does help if you have the right options turned on. I'm going to be cautiously optimistic. Maybe I've done something that's going to help everything run a bit smoother. I'm going to purchase the Vampire Creation. Then we'll come back next time and pick up where we left off from. Until then, do take it easy. I'll see you all in the next one.